see how this all goes. If anyone has somehow joined in the 10 seconds I've gone live, then get a life. Secondly, this isn't the usual content I would make, but hi, I'm here. What does that mean? Oh, we're live. There we go. What does that mean? Oh, we're live. There we go. Awesome. You got the back of that. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, I was crashing out in the Discord and no one responded to me, so I'm going live anyway. I asked if anyone wanted to watch this, and no one gave me anything, so now here I am. I don't know what it is, but I have just got the calling to just want to do a hardcore survival island type thing. I did look up a seed earlier, but then what I realized is Minecraft actually has a thing where like you can find templates for worlds, and it's given me this seed to basically create this, so I'm just going to give it a minute, see if anyone says hello, and if not, then I'll just play anyway and then see what happens. I know my YouTube channel is literally supposed to be all about like vinyl collecting and whatnot, but part of me wants to like trial this and just see if like doing gaming live streams every once in a while is like something you guys actually be interested in or not. But if not, hey, we tried it. If it does work, then even better, you know? Is what it is. Just making sure I've got everything going. If volume of stuff does sound a little mixed, by the way, or just like something's too loud, something's too quiet, let me know and I'll try and fix it best as I can. Philly, welcome to the stream, my dude. How are we? How are we, sir? Okay, right. Let me check my mobile device. And then Plum Duff, nice to see you. First we mine, then we craft. First we mine, then we craft. Then we craft, then we mine. Then we craft, then we mine. Look from behind. Do your job. And you and me. Here's a name. Call me Plain Jane. I clearly don't know the words Plain Jane. I am fucking phony. Little tired, but overall good. You know what? It's one of those. It's been a long week. We want to chill. We want to vibe. We want to stream. That's what we want to do tonight. Yeah, but I hope I did ask how you were. But I appreciate you telling me, even if I didn't. How are you doing, Plum Duff? How are y'all doing? I will get playing in a second, by the way. I will get playing. I am actually going to put a little thing in Discord. Put a little thing in Discord. Awesome. So, how long do we reckon we're actually gonna survive this? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've never actually done a hardcore world before. I literally just tend to jump on Minecraft and just fucking do whatever. I mean, I won't delete this yet, but I do actually tend to. I had recently, right? I basically I haven't had a proper gaming session in a while, like moving out and everything. You know, but let's just create this. Welcome to hardcore mode. When you die, you will not respawn. Game over. Hardcore mode can't be turned off after the world is created. After you die, you can see but not interact with this world. Are we ready to play hardcore Minecraft? Let's do it. But yeah, I just basically recently had like a real urge to come back to Minecraft, and because of like moving out and whatnot, and just work, and especially my job and how everything is, let's have a look. Ooh, this looks pretty spacious actually. We've got a pretty big one. Ooh, oh look at that. I do have like I'm not gonna say mod pack, but there's a fucking village, lads. We're stocked already. Easy mode. This is where I die in a second, but I do have like a pack that does like make it shadery. Not perfect, but it's cool. Makes it more funkier, you know. Looks like a pretty good spawn. This is like a good like home kind of thing. This is the other thing with Minecraft that I've always struggled with. I just don't really know like like I know how to build and I can make things look good, but like usually I have to follow like some form of tutorial to make something that looks like banging. You know what I mean? Like a banging build. And in terms of like doing something like this by myself, I think I'm gonna struggle a little bit. I think I'm gonna struggle. Been listening to a lot of new music today. Favorite is easily a new James Blake album. I'm not actually like ever taken a chance to like listen to James Blake at all. You know what, let's go to the street. Let's get it down. Let me know if like audio is alright for you guys, if I'm too loud, if the music's too loud or anything, just give me a shout. I've got the actual gameplay like turned down in my headphones, so you know, it's not too loud for me. I can control it a different way. Long Journey Home demo soon. Super excited whenever it drops. I appreciate that, Philly. I'm glad someone's actually interested in my music. I completely understand people not being interested in music though. In terms of when Long Journey Home drops, you know, I actually will say the date I had in mind, and it was going to be April 11th because it kind of ties into when I started my job, and the journey's not necessarily about my job, but it's obviously about my journey back from work, and just, it's not even a concept album, I don't want it to be misconstrued for that. The reason it's called Long Journey Home is literally just because it's the journey I take to get home after work, and it's the songs that I make whilst I'm on my long journey home. That's the kind of meaning behind the title. I did get saplings. Let's replant, you know? Cut down one tree, gotta at least put back two. That's the rules. Oh, we got a car. Got a cat. You know what? I was kind of hoping for a more low-key island. This is quite big. I'm a bit worried about mobs. I'm also sat at a weird angle. Like, I don't have a... Oh, don't... I forgot that my microphone had a weird thing about it. You know, actually no, you know what? Why am I even fretting? Why am I fretting? I've been given a village. We've been blessed. We have actually been blessed, because that just means we get beds and we don't have to worry about mobs. Which kind of feels like I'm cheating the system a little. And a nether thing, whatever you want to call it. Oh, boys, look at this! Right, we got lucky. We got blessed. Let's go and take a look at the quarry. We're going to call it the ravine. Oh, gee. Yo, this looks like he cooked. Do not fucking do this to me, PlayStation. The only fucking decent microphone. Why? Why'd you do this? Right, does my microphone want to play ball? I don't know. This is like, I'm not even gonna, I couldn't even tell you how many years. What might my estimate on this be? I will get a chat in a second, sorry guys. I'm gonna say my microphone is like 12 years. No, that's an exaggeration. Maybe 10. 10? No, 8. I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna say 8. 8 years, and it's a Yeti snowball. So, it's kind of, it's past its due date. It's past its, it's on its deathbed, but I'm still getting use out of it. Yeah, boys, look at this. I don't know why we're fretting. What the hell is a... Oh, God. This is going to bring out a yonk in me. I have not played Minecraft in a while. Yeah. What the hell is lodestone? Well, that's pretty cool, though. Shut up. Oh, fuck's sake. You saw nothing. Where about in England am I from? You're Australian but half English. Hey, I've got some family connections in Australia. Nice to see you in the upside down. Hey Webby, welcome. Hope you're doing alright. But yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'm not coming into this like Minecraft world, by the way, to really be like, oh my god, I've got to survive, hardcore, blah blah blah. Like, I'm just using it as a bit of background, and the hardcore thing just gives me an excuse to not have to like carry it on completely, and if I die, I die, and that's kind of what it is. This is just like one of those things where it's like, 5 years time, you can come back, watch the stream, and be like, oh, I was here for that. It was chill. We just vibed. We chatted about stuff. Chatted about music. Chatted about whatever. I don't care. Throw it my way. You're right, Neymar. Yeah, Sunny in it. Is that Kerbo? just because of the first bit of your name, or are you just like someone completely different? You seem a bit schizophrenic, thinking Neymar's here, or thinking I'm Neymar. Weird. I forget how weird YouTube chat can be. What am I doing? I'm literally just wandering around this world. But I think what I was trying to say is, like, one of the things I miss about live streaming is just like, oh my god, this is a fucking throwback. I miss these things. These are like, when you came across these in the village, it was elite. And there's two right next to each other, what the fuck? Yo. We peed. Although, I'm not gonna lie, like, fucking hell. Can I ask a question in the chat? Can I ask a question of chat? Can I ask a question to the chat? Can we get a question, please? Oh, or can I do something? Can I do a thing? 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 Bear with. Bear with. Ah! Hold up. No way your name is also Ollie. You have an elite name, Rek. Or Ollie. Right, I'm putting a poll in chat. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at this world, and this was like one of the Minecraft template worlds, and part of me is not vibing with the fact that we have a village of spawn. I feel like that kind of takes half the fun away from, you know, the whole survival aspect of this whole thing. And then we've also been just like blessed with a bunch of other stuff. So I'm half debating if we just like restart, I find like a random world seed, which won't take me long. I've literally got a tab open with it, or I did. Oh, I can find this in my TikTok watch history. But yeah, what do you think? What do you guys reckon? No, 67%. All right. If you want me to stay on this, I'll better find some fucking food. Oh no, if you were to see my setup right now, like, I don't have a setup. I literally... What the hell is going on with that? Huh? What the helly, boys? What the helly are? Right, we have a bed. We're chill. We're vibing. We're vibing. Oh. Perfecto. Oh, we got another one of them. Pretty good. I think what I'll do is I'll kind of, like, nab what I need out of this village, and then do my thing. What's in the bundle? What we got in the bundle? Hold a stack of mix items. It's just empty. What's the point then? What's the point, bruv? At Sunny Press, no. Or I meant to say yes. Right, what's this poll saying? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, even if you... Wait, that does... The math's not mathing. Well, you press no, so... If we need someone else, we need someone else to press yes. I don't know. Just give it 5. We'll give it 5 minutes. We'll survive the night. You know what? I might just die at this rate. I might just die. I might perish. What you got? Yeet. Like for survival, like I was thinking, like yeah, I'll pop on and like try thingy. What's thingy mean, Ollie? Like Syndicate OG. Lonely Island vibes, and then I didn't realize Minecraft had this template thing, and I was like, oh, I'll give that a try, and didn't even look at it before starting to stream. And I started streaming, get it, and then I'm like, oh, it's pretty big, and then now I'm like, it's too big. That's what she said, not to me. If you want to start talking to me, by the way, about like record collecting, feel free. That's the point of my channel. Like gaming ain't really my thing. I love gaming though. But, you know, it is what it is. You started collecting records last year. What would you say is oh god, you're asking a really easy question off the bat, and by that I mean sarcasm. I do not know. What is my favorite album of all time? Oh god. I'm having loads of like album titles come to my head, and my brain's going nope. See, I feel like my cop-out answer is probably going to be the Eminem Show, that's my cop-out answer. I don't fully agree with that. I actually think out of like, I think in Mushroom Mathers LP is actually better than that. But in terms of best album of all time, it's too many to pick from. Too many to pick from. You know, one of the things you'll realize about me, especially as I live stream, because I can't hide behind editing myself, my memory is cooked. I genuinely cannot remember anything. So I'm just going to jump on Spotify, look at albums, and then give you a couple that I would consider. One, I'll tell you an unpopular one that people kind of flame me for. Logic's No Pressure. That's honestly one of my personal favourite albums of all time. I should eat. And I have bread. Look at all this bread I've made, guys. We've literally done zero progress after our first day on this island. But yeah, I really like that album. That came out in a time in my life that I just sort of needed that album. College Dropout. Honestly, yeah, definitely. That's got some bangers on there, including like Jesus Walks. Never Let Me Down is a good like follow-on from Jesus Walks 2. Family Business is a song that recently has like really just like grown on me like so much. I love hearing that song. So I'd put College Dropout on my list of like some of the best. I'm not saying these are the best. These are just some of my favorites. What else have we got in my library? All American Badass, Joey Badass. That's definitely in my top 5 albums of all time. I love that as an album. Genuinely, do not sleep on Joey Badass in there. Versatile! He's in the chat! Versatile Variety! Ah! What's up, bro? Thank you for joining. Impulse, you're still waiting for me to send you the Fallout. Pfft. You'll be waiting a little while, my friend. You'll be waiting a little while. You're seeing a bunch of people saying they hate the new Jack Harlow album. You personally thought it was a solid R&B record, but the musician just carried. Honestly, I listened to the first 3 tracks of it, and I can't even say that I listened, because I was basically working when I had put that bit on, and then I just kind of like needed to switch my mood, so stop listening. Not because I thought it was bad. I think it's very different from what I did here to what Jack Harlow and what you would expect from him, but it was a solid start. I need to spend some time to actually listen to the whole thing. I think people need to be open to it, and honestly, Jack Harlow, I think, is pretty underrated to a certain degree. Like, Jackman is probably my favourite album from him. That actually inspired me to make my... It inspired me to do one of my projects I made called... Well, I can't remember their name. Summertime High. That was the project I made that was inspired by that album particularly. Right, you know what? I'm gonna like leave this island as its own thing. Otherwise, I will like just get sucked into it. But I am gonna be a bit cheeky. Oh no, I've literally just walked away from it. But I'm gonna walk back and steal a bed just so I've got it. Yeah, let's just nick some supplies out of here. This is my problem with streaming, right? And like, this is why I'm like almost just using this game as an excuse to just like not have to focus on it too much. I just like streaming and just chatting with people. Like, it feels nice to do rather than just like completely focusing on this. It's why I like streaming zombies and back in the day. I love that era of my channel to a certain degree. Pardon me, until my Xbox One broke and I couldn't stream it anymore. But Zombies is one of those games that I find absolutely elite just because, like, for streaming, just because it literally allows me to just, like, get in a mode, set up, and then just focus on chatting to the chat. I feel like if you're gonna live stream, I hate these streamers who just, like, I know I'm waffling a bit myself right now, I think you do have to retain some train of thought, but I do hate when streamers just, like, they go live, like, particularly when they live stream with their friends and they give all focus to their mates and don't actually focus on the stream at all, because the chat is the point of streaming. So yeah, what we saying? Jesus, I have missed a fair little amount here. You're not getting it. You're not stealing my fall off Impulse. You're gonna have to kill me for it. Pause. Is it wild to say that? Listening to Polluted by Future right now is low-key kind of dog shit. Oh, See, this is what I don't like. I hate being caught off guard. Like, when people, like, start talking to me about albums, and I kind of have to be like, I haven't listened to it. Like, Pluto by Future, I haven't actually listened to, or if I have, I can't remember it. So, you're entitled to your own opinion. If you think it's dog shit, you think it's dog shit. If you think it's... What's the opposite of dog shit? Guys, what is the opposite of dog shit? Also, we should probably end this poll now. The Poland is over. We are staying on this island. I'm just going to stick on this side of it. Plenty of space, not too elite in terms of like all the stuff, but the village is over there if we need the sort of backbone of it. And also, by the way, I think I was going to say this about my setup, but my setup, I'm not like at a desk or anything. I'm literally in my living room. I've got a beanbag that I'm sat in. I've got my microphone, which is attached to the TV unit, and it's halfway in my face, and I can't see my hotbar. Like, this is the most scuffed setup. But it's a fat fuck off 55-inch TV, so whatever. It's not like we're struggling, is it? Actually, I've just seen one of you suggest a video idea. I'll get to you in a second, sir. I want to catch up with chat. But honestly, if you guys do have video ideas, please send them my way, because I'm low-key struggling. Not like struggling, just coming up with ideas. I feel like in a moment on my channel, I'm in a bit of a, not a rough patch, just like, I feel like I'm in a point where I'm like, I want to experiment a little bit. I want to like trial stuff. And also, I don't feel like I'm at my peak, you know? Like, things are good. I'm liking where we are, but I don't feel like I'm at the peak yet. And I want to get to the peak. But also, I can't rush getting to the peak. The peak will come when the peak comes. Some people don't even get a peak. You never know. Also, yeah, Jack is quite overhated. He has some genuinely great tracks. He does. He definitely does. You probably just do that then. Honestly, as a Minecraft player, this is rage baiting me. I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to rage bait you. I know you're going to be annoyed at me, but would you rather I didn't pay attention to you, Impulse? Would you rather I just ignored your existence? Because at this rate, I might, if that's how you're going to be. I ain't trying to rage bait nobody. I'm just trying to vibe and chill, you know? That's all I'm trying to do. Alright, but where the fuck are my saplings at? Give me my saplings. Seriously, bro? I guess stick. Give me a sapling. Let's go drown myself. Can I make a... fuck. Oh, shit, I don't actually want to die. Fuck. I forgot those fellas existed. I was reading chat. I'm sorry. Please don't get mad at me, guys. I'm new to this game. This game just came out. I don't know how to play it. What's a good spot for a house? The other thing I actually wanted, for the first time ever, I actually wanted, what's the one called? What's this one? This is oak. Yeah, I want spruce. I wanted spruce wood, because I felt like that would suit an island. And guess what? No spruce wood. There's none here. So, we're sticking with the classic oak. And low-key, what I do want to do is I actually want to make, like, a... Is this a spot for it, though? Is this a spot? I don't know. I don't know if this is a spot, lads. I don't know if this is a spot. I wanted to make, like, something, like, a house, but it kind of, like, went onto the ocean, if that makes sense. If there were a spot to do that, it would be over here. Yeah, the spot would be over here to do it if I wanted to. You know what, we're going to kind of do it. We're going to kind of do it. Ah, no, this is the spot, lads. This is the spot right here. This is the spot. Oh, look, even perfect. Even more perfecto. We're just going to make it a cutesy little thing. Cutesy little thing. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have got no vision going on right now. I am literally blind, and I do not know what I will build. But that's part of the joy. That's part of the journey. That's part of the journey, boys. This is going to look like shit. And just like that, we have burnt through our wood. And that's my bed. Let me sleep. Pretty please. Let me sleep. Let me fucking sleep. I can see how I'm rage baiting people right now. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Can I fucking sleep? The sun is below the mountain. No, I don't want to craft. Lads, there we finally go. There we go. There we go. Right, chat. Let me catch up. Let me see what you're saying. Let me see what you're saying. Impulse, you're Kenzie. Oh, hey, Kenzie. Very old account. No worries. Do I have a Discord server? Yep. Grumpy Monk. Oh, he's already on it. That is why he's a moderator. Grumpy Monk coming in with the fucking link to the thing. Thank you very much. I was going to ask if someone could. I didn't expect anyone would. But guess what? Grumpy Monk. Bang. Right in there. Right in there with the link. Can we get a heart or a W or something for Grumpy Monk? Because I definitely am not going to pay him. So, give him something. Bread. I'm going to be real with you lads. What do I do? How do I play this game again? It's been a minute. What is this inventory? What is this armor situ right now? What have I actually got on it? Protection 4, Unbreaking 3. That's pretty elite for gold. That's pretty elite for gold. I want paying double this week. Nah, you ain't getting paid nothing, boy. You ain't getting paid nothing. All you're getting paid in is hustle, loyalty, and respect. That's what you're getting paid in. What's Kenzie said? Honestly, I think someone asked me, I don't know who, someone asked me my favourite weekend record, Dawn FM. That's my answer to you. That's my favourite weekend album. Honestly, Dawn FM could actually be in conversation with one of my favourite albums of all time. Fucking love that. I don't know what it is. I have like this real infatuation with like 80s style music. Oh my god, he's a tiny turtle! I know this is probably like super old news, but I don't think I've actually seen like a baby turtle like this. Holy hell, man. I think the turtle just made it rain. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. Let it die. Right, I've hit it once. I'm not going to kill it outright. It's had its chance. Oh my god. You know how I was like, oh, it feels like cheating going over to the other island with the village and taking all their resources? You know? Yep. Fun fact, by the way. The reason those like zombies underwater are called drowns is because they were zombies that drowned. Fun fact. Fun fact. Did anyone know that fun fact? Also, what's everyone been up to? How's everyone's weeks been? You been up to much? Is something making you depressed in life? Let me know. That's how you start a conversation. No, yeah, I know Impulse or Kenzie. Whatever. I'm just gonna call you Impulse, otherwise my brain will get too confused trying to figure out more. What's my favorite game of all time? Oh, why's this golem light so sad over here? Low key favorite game of all time. I'm gonna say Black Ops 2 is like my favorite. I'm gonna class it as like multiplayer game. That's not my favorite online game. Why have I come up? I actually swear to God, if you ask anyone who's actually spoken to me like as I play video games or just spoken to me in real life, I'm pretty sure I have like early onset dementia or something. Like, just watch me die just for some stupid reason. Ooh. I'll take them, actually. I'll take them. Don't mind me, lads. Don't mind me. Go! And I can already tell you, I was about to go on some, like, iron! Oh, you fucking fled. Oh, that's... Oh, can I get any more Nubia? I forgot gold doesn't mind that shit. Ugh, that's cringe. That's actual cringe. I'm such an unk now. Guys, I just haven't been able to game in a long time like this. The only game I touch at the moment is WWE 2K25. Because it's a game I could just jump on, play for 10 minutes, and then jump off, and then go and give my fiance attention, alright? I don't have time for this. I was saying something. I don't know. I don't know. Favorite game of all time? That was what I was answering. Oh, that feels like 10 minutes ago in my head, but I know it was like 2. Favorite game of all time? I wanted wood! I wanted wood. Maybe I shouldn't have streamed. I'm too easily distracted. Do I have ADHD? Does he know he has ADHD? Insert a meme. I need an axe. I'm missing the fact that I do not have one of those axes right now. You know, an axe would really hit hard right now. Oh, I also have so much sand because I wanted glass. I see your wood and I put it in my hood so I can make the brand new hood. Games of all time that are my favourites. Honestly, the first Spider-Man game. The first one being the Insomniac version, not like the GameCube one or whatever, even though that one's elite, like the Sam Raimi #1. That's like nostalgia overload for me. Love that. But yeah, I would say probably like that is a pretty good pick for me. The Insomniac Spider-Man's a pretty good one. Black Ops 2 is like my favourite personal like throwback game. Batman Arkham Asylum, that's a pretty goated game. Not going to say it's my favourite all the time, but it's definitely up there as a goated game. I recently played through that actually because it was on sale. Like all 3 of the games are on sale as a bundle for like £4, something like that. And I was like, yep, straight in my basket. How much wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could side. This is why I edit myself, by the way, because honestly, if I were to like show you like all the clips of me just like going on a tangent and just like chatting utter bollocks, and I talk a lot of bollocks in my videos as it is, but if you were to see all of it, you would realize how mentally unstable I am. He's not good at any of them. Who's not good at any of what? Me? I'm not good at anything? Is that what you're on about? Is that what you're saying? Just say it to my face, Impulse. I've had 2 days off from school this week. Yeah, that's elite. That's the best feeling. You know? I used to love that. Have any of you guys actually skived school? Do you want to know what's fucked about my thing about when I skived school, right? So I skived school because I was really depressed at school at one point. I was just like, I'm done. I see you. I see both of you over there. Alright, I see yous. I see yous. Gonna leave you there. I don't mind you, you don't mind me, yeah? But yeah, I was basically at school. No, I wasn't at school. My story's about not being at school. I basically really... Get away from me, get away from me. Is it night time? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. Or is it just that they come out when it's raining? I don't remember. Essentially, my story is, I didn't like school, and one day I was just like, fuck it, I can't bother to go in. I'm gonna not go. My mum's not at home. I'm staying. I'm skiving. Don't care. Schools, obviously, the second they don't know that the student's in, they're just like, right, ring up the parent, find out. What are you twats doing over here? I just want to build. I don't want to fall. I've got fucking golden hoe. Oh, fiddlesticks. But anyway, something about a story that I was telling is, I was like, I wasn't going in, school phone my mum, she finds out, right? And then she like phones me, has a bit of a go at me, and then she gets home, like at the end of the day, because that's when she finished work and came home, and I was still at home. Essentially what she then made me do is, I think it must have been GCSEs, and I was doing drama at the time, and she basically says to me, am I not supposed to have like my after school drama thing for GCSEs because we were having rehearsals? And I was like, yeah, that is today. And then she basically made me go to school to do it. So to get back to the point I was on about is like, yeah, Skyping or just having days off from school is fun. Even if you're ill, it's just elite. Just being able to feel like you're not there. That's my story. Why are there so many? It's because I'm on hardcore, isn't it? Guys, I just want to fucking build. I don't actually want to fight. I don't even have anything to fight. Like, seriously, what am I meant to do in this situ? I've never seen anyone get excited for coal in your life. Well, you have today. And guess what? Coal is good, because coal means you can smelt things, you can light things up. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You weren't even there. Dave Grohl, Foo Fighters' daughter Violet just announced her debut record. Oh my god, we're getting to the point where like those type of people's kids are now gonna start taking their place. Oh, it is not. Fuck off! Is this night? Chat, this is not night. Can we get a confirmation that this is not nighttime? I know it isn't now, but that was not nighttime. Right, die. Oh, he's got armor on. Is that copper armor? You fucking poor. You're poor. What the hell? Who uses that? Actual brokey behavior. Right. I know this. Why has he got a spawn camp in my little area, man? I just know for a fact he's gonna actually be a death of me. Right, let's just, I'm this desperate. Right, okay. Whew. Oh yeah! Bro can't do shit. Oh shit, bro's about to do something. Okay. Ooh. I just talk shit about that and I just nick it. Honestly, this is kind of terrifying right now, seeing like just the abyss of no land. Can I help you? Okay, well, you do you, mate. Okay, right, so, what am I gonna do? What do I do? What's the point? What do I do? Craftable. Right, let's get one of them. I want an axe! Guys, I want an axe. Remind me that I wanted an axe. I don't even have wood. What happened to my wood? There's my wood. Also, if my, like, ramblings do just become so annoying, do tell me and I will kind of try and chill the fuck out a little bit. I do need some sticks. I do need some torches. I need a lot more torches, actually. I used all the sticks in that process. Great one, Oliver. There we go. Right. Okay. Tempting. Is that just a waste? No, it's not. You know what? We're on a survival island. The first thing you would do is get a fire going. There we go. We've got a little fire going. We've got a little SOS going on over here. People are going to know we're here. They're going to come save us. They're going to help us out. I wanted an axe. And that is an axe, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my tutorial. Okay, dokie. Get off Minecraft. Kenzie, fuck you! Why are you telling me get off Minecraft, Onk? Like, what is your issue? Also, why is it the second I go live after doing my massive, just like, breakdown crash out in Discord, the second I go live is when everyone starts messaging again in the Discord? Like, you lot aren't loyal. Finny! Yes, way. Unk is playing Minecraft. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. You know what I've also realised? I used all my coal that I was hyping up on my torches. Oh, that means I've got to go back and find some fucking gil. So what I wanted to do was put down these two items. Not exactly where I wanted to put them, but whatever. I do want to smelt all my sand. What else have I got in here? Don't really need a bundle. Don't need that at all. I do want you though. A sword would be beneficial, wouldn't it? Let's get ourselves a sword. There are spears in this game now? What the hell? Let's put that away. Let's grow you. Let's make you erect. There you go. Erect right there. Alright, let's do some woodcut cutting, and then also try and just get like surface level ores. I'm not doing a mining session right now. Don't worry, not going to bore you lot too much. Probably already done that enough as it is. But I do just want to try and get some coal if we can find some. If we can find some coal, you know, lads. Fresh coal. Oh, we saying, what up, hell yeah? Hell yeah, what? Am I ballads rap, so you're hating most of underground rap right now? The sound is getting really old at this point, since basically everyone is doing it. Probably gonna get crucified if I post that. Honestly, I don't think you will. I think there's a lot of people who will stand against your point to prove that it's not all complete trash, which honestly is true. Like, I wouldn't say all of underground rap is dead or whatever you want to call it. But I think you are right in the sense of, like, a lot of it is very samey. A lot of it is very... I don't know the right word. I saw a video the other day, it was a bit memeing, but it was like, it was almost like the 2026 double XL freestyle, but not quite. Some of you will definitely have seen it, because it definitely went a bit viral, but it was like the most dog shit kind of... Like, I know we had like emo SoundCloud rapping back like 10 years ago, but it was like that, but if it had done 10 times the amount of drugs. That's what it sounded like, and it was terrible. Like, right now, like, even from Spotify doing that whole, like, the 8 leaders of hip-hop thing, and then getting to vote on the next big 3 or whatever, it's not looking bright. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Doechii gets a lot of hate and that she does not deserve. She is... I think the issue of her isn't necessarily her fault, but I think the issue is, like, she's been pushed too much too quick, and I think people find that hard to receive, especially in her position she is. And I mean, even just being a female rapper, like, in this current climate, like, there are quite a few good female rappers out there if you take the time to look, like Little Sims. One I follow is someone called Win. Obviously Doechii in there too. Like, there are some good female rappers out there, but it's just been so tainted by like Ice Spice, Sexy Red, that it just takes a lot of the positive spotlight off of them and puts like a really bad stigma on female rappers. And then you get like J. Cole rapping about like ain't a rap bitch that doesn't have her ass out, or whatever that lyric was. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you know the one I'm on about, on the fall off. So yeah, I think hip-hop just genuinely at the moment doesn't really have like it's in a weird position. I think that's the best way to put it, and I think we're in a real transitional period, and I think it goes throughout a lot of media at the moment. Like, my number one comparison, and people would like say something about it, whatever. Hey mate, the audacity. But people can say whatever. Oh hello, I didn't realize you were hiding here. Come in my pocket. But I think a lot of people will... I've lost my train of thought, so my bad. I forgot. Something to do with the new... oh yeah, that was it. People hate me for my opinions on like comparing rap to wrestling, but I think it's pretty valid. And when it comes to wrestling, we're going through a process at the moment that's actually like... I was speaking to my mate Verse, who's somewhere in the chat. We were speaking about earlier about how it seems like they're all retiring at the moment, and we're going through that same process with rap. Like, the generation we have all grown up with and like our big 3, they're moving on. Like, Drake's not got X amount of albums left in him. Cole's practically done his last album. Kendrick, definitely not done his last album, but he's probably got a good 2 left in him. And yeah, like, it's a real big transition period of rap, and it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. But honestly, where it goes, I don't know. I think there's a lot of potential, but I also think... I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. I think being an independent artist is a gift and a curse. It's a gift in the sense that it means you don't get fucked over by a major label, but it's a curse in the sense of like it puts a ceiling on you. And in my personal opinion, I think you are better off. I'm trying to think how I phrase this, because obviously you can get caught out. But I think there's still a place for labels. But I think you are better off doing something like going to a major label as an independent artist and kind of just like working with them, getting your name out there, allowing them to like big you up, and then go independent. Rather than, I know you have to be independent for a while anyway, but I think people are now kind of at a point where they're like, screw the labels. But honestly, the positive thing of labels is they make you a superstar. That's how Kendrick, that's how Cole, that's how Drake became superstars, because they joined a label and the label pushed them. Maybe it's not all authentic, but to a certain degree, the label is responsible for making megastars and making them the level that they get to. And whilst being independent is a good benefit for you, gives you more creativity, I think limitations can actually get the best out of you sometimes. Sorry, I know that's a massive, like, tangent there, but that's just some of my thoughts in terms of where I'm at with, like, the new come-up of rap. I'm just going to spam to bed until I fall asleep. Oh, you forgot they added vanilla shaders on CQVs. Honestly, it's the best thing they've added, in my opinion. I love being able to have just, like, a form of shaders. I think it just makes the game look so much more beautiful. I like some of it, but lots of it's incredibly samey. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you answered that already in a video, but what do you think of the next leaders of hip-hop? I feel like there are many talented rappers out there that are so unknown. I would love it to be me, you know, ordinary. But I don't think that's going to happen. Who do I genuinely think? Like, if I'm going to pick the next, like, big three, the big leaders of hip-hop and rap coming up, I think there's a criteria they have to meet. I think part of that is they do need to be, like, I'm going to say mid to late 20s. Like, they can't be 35, reaching 40. Like, the longevity of that is not long enough. Doesn't mean someone that age can't, but I think mid to late 20s is a good point to be if you're going to be in the next, like, big 3, 4, 5, whatever. Out of there right now, like, I'm not going to lie, I think Doechii and Baby Keem, from what Spotify did, and I know they got shit for it, I think they are up there as potentials. I think this is the problem we're getting right now. The potentials just aren't performing. Like, Jack Harlow, back in 2019, I'm not saying he would have been a big three, but he had a lot more potential then, dropping a hit song and whatnot, and, like, having the level that he was doing. But honestly, half of me trying to concentrate on building a good house, but I genuinely don't know what my vision is for this house. No, actually, I'm gonna go for that kind of vibe. Bear with. I'm also just trying to think in my head who I would actually consider, like, big whatevers. What do you reckon? What do you reckon of that sort of shaping? Go with that for now. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but stay with me. Do that. Alright, we'll let the vision do its thing. I didn't mine anything. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold up. Let me cook. I need a wall. Donald Trump when he made office that first time. Also, fucking. No, God, whatever. Politics. You know, I really want to name some people off the top of my head, but my brain just isn't braining. I wouldn't even know who to say. because I think we're at a point where it's like we're waiting for like the new come up to start. And it just hasn't peaked yet. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh no, I've lost the shape. Stick to it there. Who would you guys, actually let's throw it on to you guys. Who would you guys say is the next like big three, or in that conversation? Because I'm struggling. I think we're in a state of just waiting and seeing what people do, and it's not going to be absolutely clear until the next like 3 years are out of the way. And in a way, I think it would actually be more respectful for Drake and Kendrick, and I know Cole's basically done it, but just for all three of them to like step aside, let the guys take over. Tyler, Tyler Creator. I'm not gonna lie, his music for me doesn't usually hit the spot in terms of like, he's not an artist I will always like cycle through his music, but he is someone who has got that sort of connection to the younger generation, who has musical talent and ability, rapping ability. He definitely, why the fuck was he not on that list? Now I think of it, he should definitely be on there. I guess part of the argument is the fact that maybe he's not the youngest guy, like he's been around for a good decade and a bit. So maybe to that extent, sure, maybe he's not like the next come up guy, but he definitely deserves to be like leader. Travis Scott, another one. Personally, don't really fuck with his music as much as probably some of you guys do, but I think he's definitely in that conversation, especially when it comes to superstardom. A$AP Rocky, again, I think he's been around quite, he's sort of similar to Tyler, been around long enough, just hasn't, and also didn't drop for so long. There we go, get some iron going. Get some iron in the oven, boys. Right. I kind of came back here because I was hoping for more coal, but I think I got it all. I'm sure there's some over in that sort of area. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again. To some degree, yeah, Kendra was spitting fats though. It is a shame to see all of that, because it felt like Kendrick really did bring back some, like, life into hip-hop back in 2024, and then it felt like no one really capitalized on it. And not gonna lie, Kendrick didn't help either, like, after GNX, because he went on to help Playboi Carti, and I'm not gonna lie, some of you I'm sure like Playboi Carti, but he's not the guy to be representing rap. If anything, he's the guy who's inspired all these other guys to just make mediocre dog shit, distorted music. No offense. And then, yeah. Baby Keem's been a new era leader here for like 5 years now. Spotify's on something. He dropped an album in 2021. So yeah, 5 years ago. And that was, I think that's the other issue I was finding. I think it's what I wanted to say about Jack Harlow, but it's there's this whole thing where it seems like not Baby Keem, Roddy Ricch. And I think there was another one with Baby in their name. Not DaBaby. I mean, DaBaby actually fits in this category, but there is like, I mean, if he didn't get himself cancelled, it might be a different story. But I think there is this sort of like generation. There's like, yeah, there is a bit of a like recent thing of artists who get a major hit, they go big single that goes everywhere, they get their first album, do their first album, and then they just disappear. And then you don't hear of them. There is such thing as momentum. I get that you might want to take time with music, but I think in a genre, especially like hip-hop, it's all about being current, being relevant, and it's not a genre where you're really allowed to take your time as much as you might like. And I would argue that point myself as well, but I think hip-hop is a genre where you need to be quick and on it. And if you're not, you will lose your momentum. And a lot of those guys who dropped music back in, say, 2019 with, say, Roddy Ricch and The Box, didn't capitalize on it. And then they do their first... It's almost like they use their first album as their gateway to go and do something else. Jack Harlow did his first, maybe 2 projects. And then suddenly went, you know what, I'm going to go and star in a film. It's no longer like the first album is the start of a music career. It's the first album is a gateway into doing something I actually want to do and getting out of whatever situation I'm in. That's what it feels like a lot of these guys have done. And I mean, respect to Jack Harlow for actually coming back and actually doing something different. I think that's good. I think more artists should experiment like that. My hope for Baby Keem is that he's come back and he clearly was having health issues, but he's now going to use this as his excuse or his reason to come back and make more projects and make up for the amount of years he took off. I hope this is interesting to some of you, by the way. Audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bit. Does everything sound okay on stream, by the way? Let me know. Gonna catch up on what you guys are saying. But I was fresh from my sense, just realized. Kind of felt fit with what we were chatting about. Baby Keem's, yep, just referred to that. Keem, Doechii, and maybe Yeat. I don't think I've listened to Yeat. You know Mars. He's the next big 3. I think the thing with Tyler is that he's just been around for quite a while, and according to most people, including me, peaked in 2019 and declined after that, I don't know. Can I be honest? I think this will be a hot take. My favourite Tyler, the Creator album was Don't Tap the Glass. Absolutely loved it. I don't know what it is, but every Tyler, the Creator album I've listened to, bar Call Me If You Get Lost, I have listened to and I have not been addicted to. Usually when I get a new album, say like even The Fall Off, even though I felt like there was a lot of criticism from my own personal thoughts and belief against that album, I still got hooked on it for 2 weeks of just listening to The Fall Off. When I listened to, say, Chromacopia, I listened to it once, maybe twice, didn't get hooked. I was just done with it from there. And I don't think I've gone back to it since it released. However, Don't Tap the Glass, I played the shit out of that. I think me and Kerbo were going band for band on that. Like, genuinely, that was something. I loved Don't Tap the Glass. I think that's probably my favourite Tyler album, and whether you want to think of that, you think of it. If you're wondering what I'm doing, could not tell you. I think I'm trying to make a bit of a circular kind of platform. And now my word. Right. I do need to sort myself out my food situ. Oh my god, renewable energy. Alright, do that. What do we need? Right, do that. And then we'll use you on you. Because I want glass. Big fan of Carti, some bangers, but not great overall. See, I think that's the thing with Carti. He can have the occasional good song. Anyone is capable of the occasional good song. Even me. Even some of you in chat. And I say some. Stream sounds good. Thank you for confirming that, Plum Duff. Do appreciate it. Jid and Baby Keem could be part of the next big 3. JID is an interesting one for me. There's a subsection of guys and rappers who I do think are extremely talented, but I think they have a ceiling. I feel like some of you will probably be against this, but I think JID is one of them. I think... who is the other name? Denzel Curry is another. Like, they are guys who are super talented, super good, do incredible at what they do, but there is a ceiling to them. Who else was I going to put in that list? Token? I think he's kind of in that. I would put him on a level below those 2 guys I mentioned before, but I think he's kind of in that camp. I think with this camp of people I'm kind of on about, they're not quite mainstream. They're going to be like the top of like underground to a point where they're like their heads are sticking out of the ground and people will see them, but they're not the type of guys who can have be headliners. Maybe that's the way to put it. I don't want to disrespect any of them by saying that, but I do think there is a point to be said there. And don't get me wrong, I still think they are good. I just think there is a level that they are stuck at. Keem's grandma also died within the 5 years between. She pretty much raised him, so that's another reason. Yeah, that makes complete sense. And like, yeah, Baby Keem clearly had to go and deal with demons, had to go and deal with health. So there's a lot going into that can clearly makes a lot of sense as to why he was away so long. Don't Attack the Glass pretty good, but some of the singing felt off, in your opinion, which is typical of Tyler music. It's noticeable on that album. Interesting. See, I don't feel that as much on that album, but I can understand why it's not for everyone. Really enjoyed it. Probably not your favourite Tyler record though. Respectable. I don't know what it is for me. There's just something about that. I like the dance element to it. I think it really stands out as a good record that I have a lot of fun with. And can understand why it's not everyone's favourite. It's not conceptually like anything amazing. It's just, I want you to move your body. That's essentially what the album is. And guess what? It makes me move my body. Don't tap the glass. Yeah, Denzel Curry would have been. Denzel Curry would have. Couldn't you read, or have I got dyslexia? I think I do, to be honest. Denzel Curry would have to really change things up to gain mass success. He's really talented, but besides the Autumn Walking, he doesn't have big hits. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I think Denzel had a great chance in 2018 to almost get on that kind of level of not being at the big three level, but being able to get up to that level. But it's been too long now since that point in time, and it kind of is what it is, you know. Why don't I try going to sleep then? Right. Save those. What am I trying to do? So it goes 2. Yeah, okay, 2. 2 like that. And then maybe something like that. How do I want this to go? If any of you have any ideas for how I should go about building this, by the way, do shout. I don't know if I like it going fully like that. Maybe just making it feel a bit wider like this. No, because that will affect my OCD, and I don't like that. I don't like you and how long you're doing. Alright, there we go. I think I prefer it not going completely to that level of thinness. I think keeping that as the entrance like that. What I'm planning to do is get some like glass going around this as the entranceway, get some doors in, and then yeah, maybe we need a pillar here. Maybe a pillar there would actually do quite good. No, I did not need you. My bad. Honestly, if I do build this and you guys think it's arse, just say it looks arse. I can take it. Please don't. That is in the right spot. We can make it work. There we go. Right. Something like that, get that there, and then we can have this do that, this do that. Twat. My frame decided to drop the second I decided to put that there. Do we see the vision? No, because we're underwater, really. I think my energy that I'm going for here is like, this is almost like, what would you call it in a house? Like, you come in front door and then this is like the hall, not the hallway, just like the entrance way, where like you take your shoes off and then you go into this section and it's like, whoa! But then it instantly thins out, so maybe I do need to like, bring it back a little. And I kind of want to make this like a double pillar too. We really need to get on our wood chopping game, don't we? Wood chopping and cold calling. A little bit of this. That's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Our house. You shut the hell up, Finny. I'll make it how I want to make it. If it would help, it would look the right way. You guys saw nothing, alright? You saw absolutely fuck all. You saw nothing. Pretend nothing happened. I don't want to see anyone in chat say I just scared myself stepping into fire. Alright? Because I didn't. If you say otherwise, you're a liar. You saw nothing. I was about to go over there and then mine some more wood, but I see the sun's coming down. I see the sun is coming down. Oh, my pal in Madrid is drinking some wine with pals. Good for him. Water. Stay hydrated. By the way, guys, I've been streaming for an hour now. I'm gonna just like keep going. Oh, what about a lid? Oh. Idea. Right, see this? What if I add plank slabs? Yay or nay? Give me a yay or a nay. The roof is slabs. Do we fill slabs? Any slabs? Any slabs or nah? Like, literally as the outline, put slabs there and then maybe across. Would slabs work in this instance? Give me a yes or a no. Yes, Finny says yes. Alright, Finny said yes, that means we're doing it. Pardon me, my bad, apologies, how ungentlemanly of me. That would not fly in the series Bridgerton. Okay. But also, just like in terms of stream and everything, I did want to ask, are you enjoying it? Would you want to see more of me and my meanderings? Apologies. But yeah, I mean, in terms of streaming right now, I would love to like have face cam or something on. To be honest, right now, I probably don't mind not having it because I don't actually really have a setup. You would literally see a 25-year-old guy just sat on a beanbag looking at his TV, which isn't the best of a setup. No. Oh, you little fucking brat, you little brat. Get me in the bed. Get me asleep. Get me asleep. But yeah, I mean, if you like this stream, or just like let me know if you're enjoying it, I'd be just grateful to know, because I was very unsure if it was something I should or shouldn't do. I'm very aware. I'm looking at actually changing the channel name soon, just so you guys are aware. I think it will still be Ollie. I'll still include the Ollie bit. But I'm going to call it like Ollie, and then it will have like a dash or something, and then say like the Veggie Vinyl guy. Channel's still going to be all about vinyl records and vinyl collecting and stuff, but I just think having something like a live stream will just add something to it, make it more chill, and just be something that's more laid back and where we can all just kind of chat. And if doing that through my PlayStation is the way it's got to be for a little while. I do have an Elgato somewhere, but I don't actually think I don't think my laptop's good enough to run it. I don't think MacBooks really allow for streaming via OBS on, at least with Elgato connection, to be good, at least the last time I tried, which was a couple of years ago now. But yeah, even just doing it from PlayStation, chatting like this with you guys, I'm enjoying it. If you guys enjoy it, that means it gives me more reason to do it. So yeah, let me know. Witch! She's a witch! Gotta go, Ollie. Chat for a bit. Thank you for jumping in, Philly. Hope you enjoy whatever the rest of your time will be spent doing. chill to be around. Alright, I like it then. If you guys like it, that means I like it. My sword. Ow, that was a very bad idea. I need to remember I'm on hardcore too. This might be a bad investment. Fuck off. But do I use my iron to make a bucket? Oh shit. Please don't tell me this is actually going to kill me. Okay, I think this is... No. I think I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Okay. 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 Don't you dare throw a trident at me. Let me heal up. Okay, because what I was about to say is I think a bucket might be a good idea. But I don't know. Thank you, Finny. I think I've now learnt my lesson. If I somehow survive longer than, I don't know, insert number of days, that would be amazing for me to survive too. I don't know, I can't even be bothered to finish that sentence. Right, okay, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I need coal and I need stuff. Honestly, I think, for me and my personal objectives on Minecraft, I always prefer building. I think building's more fun, it's more vibey, it's more chill. I like building. I'm gonna move this. I'm just gonna bring all the sugarcane over towards me. Just so then we've got it. Also, do I not have any saplings over there? Did all the saplings just fuck off? I don't want to cut this tree down because it's low-key a vibey tree. Are there any more trees on this island? And I don't want you. What the hell? We genuinely didn't get any more saplings. I think there's one that just hasn't grown, but God. I didn't really realise how dire we were on the whole wood front, so maybe we do need to just... That's the question, because I know I was like bashing down all the leaves. Is it better to just leave the leaves to just despawn as needed? In terms of like being able to have saplings spawn or more likelihood of them spawning? Because I was sort of just like going through it, just bringing it all down myself. You're definitely a builder on Minecraft 2. Your last server you built a giant floating island base. Yeah, I just think building's just so much more fun. Like, I mean, particularly from a streaming element, I think going down and mining, like, I remember watching Syndicate when he did his Lonely Minecraft series, and just like, I would always disconnect a little bit when it came to the whole going down in the mines and doing it on video. I just don't think it's like a fun thing to do, particularly streaming. I mean, it's great getting the moments being like, oh my god, I found diamonds, ready up, cool. But the whole just like, oh thank god, we're not completely screwed. But yeah, like, I think mining can be a bit tedious, whereas building, you can at least like get a little bit of a switch up for it. Alright, we did get 2 out there. I'm gonna hope you regrow to something useful. Give me that. Give me you. And give me you. Alright, I'm just gonna stick around here so we can get any more of this. Never leave the leaves floating. Yeah, no, it always annoys me, but it's just more of the thing of just like let them float so then they despawn and give me this. And currently, by my hypothesis, that actually seems to be a better thing that's working out for me instead of just knocking it all down. Yeah, okay, good. Right, this island isn't going to be bare of trees, so we're fine, we're fine. Hello. I always find it weird seeing emotes in Minecraft, don't know why. Still not over it. No, not try and shoot. Wave. Hello. Did I throw that away? Did I pick it up? Right. Right, it's taking its sweet ass time. Okay, it's not completely barren in terms of the seeds. I just want that one, and then I'll be on my way. Maybe we just come back to it. Maybe we just come back to it. What's that, Finny? You're going to a record store tomorrow. I hope they have No Thank You by Little Sims. That'll be a good one to pick up. That would be a good one to pick up. Is it No Thank You? Yeah, I'm pretty sure No Thank You is the letter version. Not letter, but you know what I mean. The vinyl I've got for that is actually really nice, so they do have it and you're able to get it. That'll be a W pickup. What do I want to do? See, I feel like this would be a nice little farm spot. In terms of the trees, I think they need to go out here a little bit. Put one there, and one there. Did this one ever grow? I think it might have. Yeah, just no saplings. Interesting. Yeah, the envelope. Yeah, I really like that. I don't know why. I just love when vinyl, like... I love when vinyl designs go outside the box, ironically, and, like, do something creative like that. I think it's just, like, so much nicer and so much more unique and makes it, like... That's what I like about collecting, finding, like, unique looks more than anything. Okay, right. Do that. Then put that one down there. And then let's try out this as a bit of a look. Do. No, you ruined it, you bastard. Ruined. Oh, for God's sake. For goodness sake, lad. Let's just look at the front of this. What do you guys reckon? Is this a vibe or no? Because I think it works. I don't think it's the most. I don't think it's its most, but I think it does the job. That's my current feelings on this. And if we just bring it a bit more like that. Does its job. Does its job, I think. I think it does its job. Gives it that still like beachy feel. I think it would just be good to bring it up a level a little bit, get a little bit of depth into it. But otherwise I think it does the job. Yeah, okay, cool. We're getting somewhere with this. We're getting somewhere with this. Have I done that off? Or is it... Hang on. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. Aha, I see the problem here. Yeah, much better. That's much better. Okay, it's actually thingy now. I think what I will do is I will actually do something like that. Does that work? Does it work, lad? Does it work? 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, I think something like this actually does work for what I'm going for, to be fair. I think it does the bloody job. And then I want to do like 2 things here. Gives us a bit of a thing. There. And I don't know if I want to do the glass thing again there. Is that too much symmetry going on? Or do I just want to... See, what I actually think would be better here is if it then goes outwards. Like, please leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Get to the bed! Oh, it's creepy, literally creepy right now. Bro's actually stalking me. I'm surprised they let me go to sleep now. Right, Creeper, sorry my dude, but you are being evicted. Please come over to this designated area. Cannot be having that. Just light up the area outside. Yes. There we go. Got rid of him. I think I'm okay on the food front for a little bit. The bed will end up in there somehow. It will literally probably just be a thing where I just... Let's have a look. Let's just look. Oh. No, that don't work. That don't work. That don't work. Hate that. I actually hate how like it goes from there to there. Unless... The only option that I do here is keep this bit and then change this bit to then be like this, but I don't know if I do like that or not. Maybe I would prefer it just kept at like this. Like the vision I've got for this is just like, this is just like a first base. That's my vibe for it. It's not that deep, it's just got to do the job. A little bit of shelter, somewhere to start out. Also, something I do want to do eventually, like, part of the reason I kind of want to, like, test out Minecraft on the stream level is, I think I've mentioned it before, but, like, I would love to get to a point where I can do a bit more with my channel memberships, and then as part of that, have it be a benefit where, like, you guys can actually join the world, or, like, join a world, not this one, but we start, like, a server where you guys can get involved. I think that'd be really cool to do. I've always wanted something like that. But in terms of that happening, I don't think it'll be soon, but it is something I have got on my mind. See, I don't want too much symmetry. Not like I want too much symmetry, I don't want too much glass, I think it's more my issue. You guys are right there. Please get it. Rude. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming or whatever, but my frames do have moments of just dropping every once in a while. See, can I see that work? No, I don't see that working. You'll be done. Yeah. See, like, the other thing I don't want to do with like memberships at all is like do it where it then becomes like a thing of like pay me 50 quid so then you can join me world. I literally want memberships as just like an optional thing for like a quid or two, and that's all they are. You get a bonus video or something a month, and that'd be it. But I need to be in a point where I feel like I can even produce that amount of content. I'm not at that point. Wish I was, but nowhere near it. Okay. You know, I think the glass, it's not ideal, but I think it'll be what it is. And what it is will be fine. I think what I could do with this is make it 2 levels up, but just like make it so it like goes here and then this acts as like a bit of an outer layer maybe. That might be the vision. That might be the vision we end up with. But for now, we just need to focus on this a little bit. And to be honest, I do need me some actual items. So let's just sort this out. Sort all of this out. See what we actually have, what we don't need. I think we are going to do a tiny, teeny bit of mining. So do let me know what you think we need. What do we need? Iron pickaxe, I think that's important. Iron pickaxe, we got 30 of them. Drowned mate, you need a bug off. I don't need the golden one. Keep a little bit of spare wood on me, keep that. Right. Okay, that is going to be the main little base for now. It does its thing. You know what? It's unique. It's chill. It's pretty cute. Does what I need it. Obviously, it's not finished, but we will get there. What I really need at the moment is actually coal. That would probably be actually quite an ideal little mining situ. Means I don't get a cave right next to me island. Would here? Yeah, I'll keep it there. I'll keep it here. Let's go to this section. Right, this is where my mine's gonna go, and we'll see what we can actually find below the ground. Probably should have grabbed a shovel for this, but we should be fine. Oh, cool. What's everyone up to this evening, by the way, other than watching me stream? Oh, God. I just realised I need to put my laptop on charge so I can carry on with the scene, the chat. There you go. Right. I would love to ideally do like 3 blocks all the way down, but don't worry, I'm not gonna do that whole process. I will literally just do it, so then we get a little bit of a bunker. It would also be wise. Let's put that there. To just brighten the area up. Fine. Oh, bro, I hate headaches. I absolutely hate headaches. I get a migraine, like, I would say it averages like once a month, probably. And it just puts me down for the count. I hate it. Like, literally makes me just feel like I need to, like, go to sleep and just not wake up for a good few hours. Just, it's horrible. I hate it. But it happens. So I feel you. Honestly, the best thing I find for mine is an ice pack, cold room, and then just darkness and sleep. That's how I get over them. It's the only thing that fixes it for me. Headaches are the absolute worst. So I feel you. I feel you. I hope it goes away sooner rather than later. Okay. Alright. What are you up to, Plumduff? Put stream on your phone and played a bit of GTA 5. Is that GTA 5 online or just GTA 5 like story mode and stuff? Either way, that's pretty cool. Honestly, it might have been you, Plumduff, who said it earlier or asked me, but favourite game of all time. Honestly, GTA 5 is definitely up there as a contender. Like, I think the only thing that's preventing it from it like being the best game of all time is the fact that it's almost like outlived its purpose, which is a shame to say, but it's kind of true. Right, I swear it was getting nighttime. Okay. See, I'm kind of debating if I need to go back to my bed and then sleep, or if I just stay in the mine and just mine through the night. Because I'm trying to remember as well, my levels of where things are may not quite be up to par with like how the meta is now, or whatever you want to refer to it as, but I'm pretty sure for diamonds it's like -50, -52 is kind of the best little point to be at. And then if I want iron and stuff, level 16 is a pretty good one. I think that's kind of the best way to sort of have a look at it. Let's put that there. Story mode, gonna beat the game again before GTA 6 drops, as long as it doesn't get delayed again. Honestly, that's completely valid. I also feel like we will get a delay. I think they're at such a point where they can't afford to delay, but I think something will just happen that will cause it to. I mean, I was watching a video from TG, is it TGG? Can't remember his full name, but that guy who does a load of like GTA news and stuff, and I think he was saying how there had been like new leaks or something. I know the leaker for the original 2020 leaks like was in prison and somehow got a phone. Oh, it was the source code. He was saying something like he's surprised the source code hasn't leaked or something, but that could be bullshit. Who knows? But yeah, I think there's a chance GTA 6 will get another delay. And the thing that really bugs me, right? I don't want to like fault Rockstar for like wanting to craft a perfect game. Sure, do your thing. But I do think there comes a point where it's almost like you're being too perfectionist now. Like, get over it, release the product. Like, I don't need to see a horse in, say, Red Dead Redemption. I don't need to see its bollocks, like, expand or do whatever the opposite of that is. When it's cold. I don't need to see that level of detail. That doesn't immerse me more in the world. You know? Like, just make a good game with a good story, make it look good enough, and people will just enjoy it. Like, end of the day, I think a lot of developers, for just like games in general now, they put a lot of emphasis on like making graphics look good, but you can make graphics look as stunning as you want, but if the gameplay is shit, if the story is badly written, people aren't going to enjoy it. And that's the fact. And I wish more developers would appreciate that a bit more. Am I the only one who isn't hyped for GTA 6 at all? I love GTA 5 and stuff, but your anticipation ended years ago. See, that's the other side of it. I mean, GTA 6, regardless of how you feel, it's going to be one of the biggest games of all time in terms of... I reckon it's going to set new records for even pre-orders. It will break records by then. But I think there is still something to be said of, like, a lot of... Like, we're past the point of peak anticipation. Peak anticipation was probably, I'm going to say it was before this, but also I think 2022 was like when it felt like there was a really good... 2022, 2023, I think 2023 was like when the first trailer dropped, actually. But around then was kind of like when people were like, yes, there's like signs it's actually going to happen, but then just, we're still waiting. And like, unironically, I think we should be, like, if this was the perfect point in gaming... we should be expecting GTA 7 by now. Like, 2020 at the maximum should have been when the next GTA game came out. Obviously COVID affected a lot of that, but you know. Graphics, art style, gameplay. Honestly, yeah, I agree. I think graphics should be the last thing on that list. Because, like, a game like Minecraft, like, sure, I know I'm playing with a... what would you want to call it? Like, mod? But, like, with shaders or whatever. But overall, as a game, like, this game has lasted and survived on its look of artwork and aesthetic. And sure, they probably, like, smooth things out a little bit. They definitely have. But at the end of the day, the artwork is what really makes this game stand out. If it was... try to have like best realistic graphics, it would be a really weird game, and not the artwork kind of defined how this game was or is, and it really bugs me. Like, I see it in a game like Call of Duty. I'll go back to say Black Ops 2 and I can just feel something. I feel the soul of it through the artwork, but then I go to something like, I can't even say Black Ops 7, I haven't played that shit, but Black Ops 6, and it just kind of feels like the same fucking shit for the past 5 years. And I don't see a difference. I don't see any soul in it. It's just... demoralizing? I don't know. It's sad. It's very sad to see. And I think AI is going to be another problem in its own way in terms of graphics and how all that gets affected. Just going to light all this area up. That's the other thing, sorry, like, I forget, for me, I can see pretty well on here, but then it always bugged me when I was watching, again, I'm going to bring up Tom Syndicate, when he did his live streams, I found 0 coal. But I always remember when I watch him and he'll go in the caves and it would get dark and I'll be like, dude, I can't see anything on screen. And I've probably just done it as that same thing for you guys where in the dark and yeah, can't see shit. The Discord is going off. You'll probably be there when pre-orders open for GTA 6. It's honestly same. I can't wait to get my hands on that game. Like, I think some people will definitely have an opinion on this, but I am actually going to take some time off work. I, like, in my point in life at the moment, I don't really have a lot of time just, like, outside of, oh God, please leave me alone. This is so dodgy, this is so dodgy. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're safe for now. I've lost my train of thought again. Nothing new, but here we are. Oh, I like this. Just like streaming and chatting about random stuff. I'll be honest with you, like, it's part of the reason that's kind of a different train of thought. Where was I going to go with that? In terms of the streaming side, I like being able to just like chat with you a lot about just stuff. Like in my day-to-day at work, I don't say anything. Like, sure, I'll speak to like my boss about some stuff that needs doing. I'll speak to some of the people I work for just about content I can do. I do marketing, by the way. But overall, in my office, it's very much like people who are on the verge of retiring or just like, I'm not going to say they're like old, but they're at the age where they're like thinking about retiring in the next like 3 to 5 years. Whereas I'm there like starting my career and it's a big like contrast, and they're not people I would really like talk to, you know? So there's a bit of that. So I kind of go a lot of my day in the office when I'm working, just like not speaking to anyone. So being able to come on stream and just chat to you guys about just stuff that we're all interested in, have interest in, and connections talking about, just feels really nice to do and let out. So just for that reason, I think it would be worth me streaming a bit more. But that's nice. But also, work's just a massive part of the reason why I can't fully commit to doing as much as I want content-wise. Like, I sat on my journey home, I created a whole like list on my phone about just like what I could do for the channel, what I can do to improve it, stuff like this, and just like ideas for the channel. But in terms of like having the time to put it all together, it's not feasible. Like on top of what I do for work, if I was able to like move and not have my hour 40 journey, I would probably be doing a lot better in terms of like having a little extra time to put towards content. But at the moment, it's like I want to do more videos like I did for my last one, where I was like filming extra shots, putting it all together, making a bit more of a story out of the video. I really enjoy putting that video together and I'm really happy with it. I wouldn't say it's like it's best, but it's better than some of the stuff I produced. And I want to do more stuff like it, but work is just the thing that's got me in a chokehold at the moment in terms of not being able to do it. So it's just one of them. I think many people will be disappointed by GTA 6 because the amount of delays in years development and expectations would be too high. Anyways, it will be amazing games, but I can already see GTA. Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100% people are gonna dog on GTA 6 the second they get a chance to. I reckon there'll be a bit of a honeymoon phase of like people enjoying it, but maybe not feeling it 100%. I think particularly if they do what they did for GTA 5, where like you can't play online for a month. I reckon they will do that, and I think they have the right to do that, because I think that's something that people need to appreciate with single player games a bit more, and doing stuff like that is a good thing to do. But I think people will be disappointed in the level of expectation set and the product you get. I guess. I think the issue that will happen is like I had a thought and I lost it then. GTA 6. See, what I want from GTA 6, right? Take all the time you want in the world with making it. However, you need to make it the foundation of your next game, your next decade. Like, oh, that was the point I was going to kind of say. And it's about graphics again, but like, you can put all the time in the world you want to making graphics as crystal clear, as perfect as you want, as detailed, as finely tuned as you need them to be to look astounding. But if the gameplay isn't good at the end of the day, no one's gonna enjoy it long term. Like, people have played GTA 5 for 12, 13, however, yeah, 13 years, God. And people still have fun with it. I won't lie, I love playing GTA 5 for like online for like a good day or so, but then the second I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get back into grinding this, and then I realize the grind's boring. Like, the GTA sort of like gameplay needs switching up really, and it's a little outdated, I'd say, but overall it's still a game that has lasted, and that's not because of its graphics, that's because of how fun it was, how fun of a game it is to play with your friends. Like, that needs to be remembered, and I feel like if they haven't focused on that enough, or the story's not to par with GTA 5, even though I wouldn't say that's like top tier storytelling, I still really enjoy it. But if it's not up to par with it, it's not really going to last. I don't know. It's interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. Trying to think what I need to really do. Right now, I am really just in a situation where I need coal. Coal is kind of my enemy right now, because it just keeps hiding from me. So, I'm going to put you in there, and then put you in there too. Ugh. Ugh, Finny, that's grim, man. Ugh, don't you dare ever tell me that again. Don't you dare. You were 6 when that came out. I was 12? 2013, probably no. When did GTA come out? If it was past October in 2013, then I was 13. But if it was before then, I was 12. God. And now you're 20. Oh God. You were born in like what? 2006? 2007. Oh God, you're making me feel old. There's too much in the world at the moment. It's just making me feel too old. I can't stand it. I don't want to be old. 2006, that's actually grim, man. That's actually grim. But at least you're 21. 21? You probably don't even know what that meme means. Do you know what? When that whole fucking 6-7 thing came out, I had my fucking boss bring that up to me today. There was something, it was basically to do with layout or something to do with how we were gonna... Basically, I had a map that I had of our site because I work for a shopping centre, and we've got an event that's going to go there. They have a couple of gazebos and they got up to 7. And he basically came to me and was like, we need to swap where 4 goes and put it next to 6, 7. And then he was like, haha, I sound like my kids right now. I was like, I kind of cringed a little. Like, how disgusting, you're bringing up 6, 7 at work. That should be illegal. But to go back to Cole, finally, fucking hell, hiding from me, mate. But anyway, what was I saying? 6, 7. No, when that whole thing first came about, I was so confused. Wait, oh my god, that is death waiting for me. I really want that coal, but I do not trust myself. I do not trust myself in this area. I do not trust that. I mean, at least if anything happens now, there is water to catch me. Let's just think of that, Ollie. Let's just think of that. Get the coal. Get away from here. Get the coal. Get away from here. But no, the whole 6-7 thing, when I did first hear that, I was like, because I think I saw like something like when it's that thing where McDonald's goes, oh, 69, and then everyone goes, way. That's what I was familiar with. And then I was watching the video, I was like, oh, it's going to be that 6-9, it's going to be like, oh, 6-9, everyone goes, wow. And then they said 6-7, and then everyone cheered, and I was like, what? And that's the moment I knew I'm going unk. I don't know how to say your name, but Zarea Music Show, welcome to the channel. You're 21. Congratulations. Also, 2006. Gross. I'm a 2000s baby. I'm one of those people who can say I'm Gen Z and not be completely lying. But I hope you're doing alright. I'm just going to say Music Show because I know how to say that. So, welcome Music Show. Hope you're doing good. You were born in 04. Wait. The math ain't quite mathing, because doesn't that make you 23? You're confusing me. You're confusing me. Do you know your own age? Your boss did the same thing. He referenced 6-7 last Friday because of his kids, and then asked me what it meant because I'm the youngest in the office and I couldn't tell. Honestly, that's the worst thing about 6-7. Like, no one can actually like say where it came from. I'm sure there is something, but the thing I saw was just some kid in a locker room and he does the fucking moving his hands and saying 6-7. That's all I really know about it. That's my 6-7 lore. But it's just like when someone of like your boss's age comes up to you mentioning it, it does make you feel sick. I'm gonna like bring this back a little bit just because I don't like how claustrophobic the sugarcane feels. Also, like when I'm at, I don't know what it was. What was I watching? Oh yeah, I think this is why I'm kind of like on a bit of a I want to play Minecraft kind of like vibe, because at work I'm able to like put my headphones in and like listen to my own music. Thank God, otherwise I would go insane. But I can also put on like YouTube videos, and one that I came across in the last like 2 days, I just put on in the background just because it's noise. Guy called Ish, and he did like I think it was like Civilization mod or something, and got like 1,000 players on, and then just like seeing how it all works out, and it's crazy to see. Austin, yo, welcome, dude. Hope you're doing good. Nice to see you. But he did this whole thing, and it was just like crazy to see how it all played out, and like that was just like something that got me in like the Minecraft mood. I'm in a real Minecraft mood at the moment. Like this is going to be my 2-week phase, and then I won't touch it for ages. Oh. Okay, we do have a tiny bit of iron. I was going to say I've got to be careful what I do with this iron. What is worth doing with this iron? I really do want, by the end of the stream, what I would have liked to have at least accomplished is just having this little hut, just have a roof on its head, have the bed in there, and it would look cool. And part of the way of doing that is I do need the glass to finish off that. I don't think 12 is going to quite cut it. I'll just put the rest in that in it and just see what happens. Food-wise, how am I doing? How am I doing food-wise? What else have I got? Beef. Sheep. We shall see. You love Minecraft? Honestly, Minecraft as well, going back to, I think, Plum Dust question ages ago in the stream now. Minecraft is another one of those games which is like one of the best of all time. Like, it's not a game that I would actually say ironically has longevity. Like, it does, don't get me wrong. But in terms of, like, say, starting a world, you can have as much longevity as you want with it, which I think is really cool. But there does come a point where you will have a phase of just, like, you're bored of the world you're in and need a switch up, and that's kind of half the reason I'm doing like this. Like, this is a different vibe to just, like, starting a regular world. I will say the island's quite big. Obviously, we've got all of that going on over there. But in terms of what I'm doing right now, just sticking to this little spot, making this, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it, and I think it's pretty cool. And it makes it a bit different from the regular playthrough. One of the things that I am... If I was, like, in my full gaming phase right now, by that I mean just, like, if I was completely unemployed, I would literally probably... What I've recently done, I went back to an old world I had, and this is, like, a world where I had, like, 2 of my friends who I used to game with quite a bit, actually probably during, like, the COVID period, actually, or just after. But basically, there was an old world that we had, and I came across it the other month or so ago, and I was like, I actually had some good builds in it. Like, there's a giant lighthouse in it, there's a really cool tree house, there's some really good, like, elements to it that I really love. And I was like, you know what if I just carry on with this world and just see what happens with it? I don't have the time to put into the world, unfortunately, but if I did have unemployment time, or we got another lockdown, honestly, unpopular opinion, I would like another lockdown. Not from the sense of people, like, you know, but more from the sense of, like, just having time where, like, don't have to worry about stresses of life. I find it fucking baffling that we were literally shown during COVID how good life can be and how much, like, you can just get done without the stress of work, or even just working remotely. And then just a couple years later, we just go back to the way things were and have to pretend like it wasn't better the other way around, just because offices and companies want us to be back there. It's such an annoyance. Like, my current job, I would benefit so much just, like, mentally if I was able to work remote, but it's not allowed. Not even allowed hybrid. It's a curse. I hate it. You hate hardcore. This is actually my first time playing hardcore. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I've never done hardcore before. Obviously, there was a long period of time where hardcore wasn't available on console or Bedrock Edition, whatever. But they clearly added it at some point. I think it's been on here for a while now, but it's on here, and I'm using it for the first time. So, when I die, this world's over. Which I think, honestly, it's a nice addition to have, just because, like, it gives you an excuse to play more carefully, and also, if the world ends, it's kind of good for streaming. Yeah, I had a world and just got sick of it and started a new world. Exactly. Like, sometimes you just need to switch up, and then you can go back to the world if you want to. Dude, going through old multiplayer worlds alone is one of the most depressing. Honestly, isn't it? I was going through it, and I was like, oh my god, this is like my friend's, like, old pet they had in the world. It's, like, crazy. It's such a weird emptiness. It's like we're going back onto, like, an old Call of Duty map, like going onto, I don't know, like, say, firing range on Black Ops 1, and just, like, wandering around it without any, like, enemies or players in the map. It's just, like, this weird eeriness to it. Like, even the world I want to, like, go back to and just, like, build upon, like, there is this weird, like, eeriness to it that almost makes me want to, like, not touch it and just, like, leave it preserved. But that's also some of the magic of Minecraft. And I mean, part of me was like, I can't wait to, like, however many years' time, just, like, come back to this world and just, like, see what happened to it, or, like, where I got to it. Did I die, or did I just, like, leave it and never come back to it? Like, this could, genuinely, this world could just be something I do for this stream and I just never touch again. Don't want that to be the case. I want this to kind of become, like, the stream world where, like, whenever I want to, like, jump on the stream and do something, or I've got time to stream, jump on this world, make a little bit of progress, go from there. But obviously it's hardcore, and don't know how long that will last. What's some of your guys' favourite games, by the way? I'm interested to hear that. say, I do just need some fucking coal. Like, I'm not even in, like, dire need of, like, any major upgrades or anything, but I know I'm going down to diamond level right now, but I am pretty solid on iron. But I could really do with being blessed by some coal. I kind of want to find a kit. Do I want to find a tunnel? Or whatever you call it system. I'm so sorry, by the way. On my screen, like, it's not that dark. But then I'm looking at stream and I'm like, oh god, it's actually quite dark, so apologies for that. So I'll light it up a bit for you. I guess I like Minecraft. Good, good, good. Yeah, I feel like worlds that have something or someone there is eerie sometimes. Yeah, exactly. I think it's different going from a world that you played or like you made yourself, like solo, but then going to another world where it's like one where you used to have friends. Like, it feels more eerie. It's so bizarre. Actually, I need to respond to my mate's comment on my latest video. I've just been reminded he left a comment on it. The big Stefan. Shout out to Stefan. I miss that boy. Okay, right, we're getting down to diamond level. And this pick's also gonna give in a sec. What's the time? 10:53. 10:53. Got any new video ideas? Honestly, I could do with you guys giving me some. Someone mentioned a video idea earlier, but I actually think I accidentally skimmed past their comment, so my bad. I think my next video idea might be complaining. I think I need to get some complaining out there. And the complaining will actually be against Eminem. Not necessarily him, but more about his merch and his team. And also a bit about my vinyl collection. The latest drop he did for the Slim Shady, what was it? Collector's vinyl thing, where you got like the double bundle of the Death of Slim Shady and the Slim Shady LP. Kind of irked me. I didn't get it. I haven't even got the Stan's soundtrack. I'm feeling a bit irked by all of his merch lately, and I kind of want to make a video bitching about it. And those videos tend to do my best. Look at the weekend scamming video. Not to say that I'm just doing it for views, by the way. I am genuinely quite annoyed by it all. Like, part of the thing, just as a little, like, teaser, I guess, for that video. Part of the thing that annoyed me about that drop with the bundle of Def Slim Shady and the Slim Shady LP, I already have 5 pressings and versions, variants, whatever, of the Slim Shady LP. The Slim Shady LP, great album, not my favourite Eminem album. It's not an album that I should have 5 editions of. Death of Slim Shady, similar thing. Good album, but not an album that I should have 5 versions of. Because I was stupid and the variants were all released and I was like, oh, I just can make a good YouTube video, I got all of them. And to then, just because they wanted to get something out there for the 30, is it 30 years or just a random 20? No, is it a 31st? No. What anniversary is it? How many years has Slim Shady LP had? What anniversary was that edition for? Either way, it was just a way that they could make an extra bit of money off of... No, it must have been the 30th anniversary. God, no, there's no way that's been 5... No, it's not been 5 years since that version, though. It must be like 27th or something. Weird. Weird behaviour. Alright, I need to be careful now. But yeah, I didn't need to add a 6th edition of 2 albums that I'm not fussed about. And annoyingly, it is the edition that then suddenly is like worth a shit ton of money. But at the same time, that shouldn't be a reason why I buy a vinyl, just because I'm like, oh, it might be worth more. Even though that is half of the appeal of vinyl collecting. Please don't mind me. Please don't mind me. Just get inside just in case there's a creeper about. Okay, thank God I do have pause in this. I'm sorry, I want to catch up on what you guys are saying. Need for Speed Underground 2. That game would not only introduce me to racing games, but also introduce me to one of your favourite bands of all time, Queens of the Stone Age. Interesting. I've never played the Need for Speed games, but that's interesting to hear you say. Carolyn, 1999. Hey, welcome, by the way, Carolyn. Pardon me, 1999. What's that in reference to? Sorry, is that your birth year? Oh no, that's the year that Sim Shady LP came out. Thank you for reminding me. So then 28? I'm doing bad math. It's not 30 years. Yeah, 28. Yeah, that is right. Is it? Or 26? Oh, I don't fucking know. 27. Sure. 27. That works. That makes more sense, actually. But yeah, that whole release just really irked me and kind of made me sour. And it's got me to a point, like, when I first sort of started out the whole vinyl side of my YouTube channel, I was very much like, Eminem's one of my favorite artists. I'm gonna make it my goal to like have the most unique Eminem vinyl collection possible. And typically, I get into the vinyl collecting sphere as soon as like they realize how much money they can milk out of it. Meaning that I put a load of money into getting records I don't really need, and Eminem's team are very big abusers of it. Put it that way. Like, I'm all chill with them if they want to do, say, like, a 25th anniversary like they did for the Zoe trope of the Sim Shady LP. But then to just do the most lazy bundle I've ever seen. Like, if you look at the cover of that, the most unique thing about that, like, version of the pressings is the fact that the box has, like, a yellow, purple, red and blue colouring to the spine of it. That's the most unique part about it. The rest of it, the front cover, the Obi stroke's also the unique part, but the cover and everything are just reused from the Death of Slim Shady, and there's nothing different about it, from what I can tell anyway. They even reused the marble pressing, which kind of hurts me, because that was supposed to be a limited edition thing, like only for Spotify listeners to get. And then they just make another pressing of it. Granted, it's the best pressing, but I don't know. Irks me. Feels lazy, feels cheap, and feels like taking advantage and milking the fans. Beautiful pessimist pressing for these LP release, but I don't need it. Doing better about not getting multiple variants. See, I feel like a lot of people are getting like that. I think a lot of us have kind of fought past that stage. Like, I was seeing comments of people on Instagram saying that they're not really getting as many variants as they want. People in Discord are telling me that they're... I mean, who was it? I can't remember who off the top of my head, sorry, but someone did mention about how they... I think it was actually Grumpy Monk. I think it was basically saying that they were looking at selling some of their Eminem collections because they don't want variants in their collection anymore. And I think people are waking up to it, which means I really need to get on my shit and make my fucking video about vinyl variants. This has been the video I've wanted to make for the past like year and a half now, and I just haven't got around to. I've got a whole script for it, I just haven't made it, and that video needs to happen because the variant situation is out of control, and that could actually be a good title for it. Did you hear how Eminem's grandmother and DJ died on the same day? Yeah, actually, I didn't realise it was on the same day somehow, but I did hear about his grandmother passing, and then, yeah, his DJ also unfortunately passing, which is horrible. Horrible, horrible news. I don't really know what to say to that, but yeah. God, I've been going 2 hours, wow. Yeah, 100%, Carlin. Sorry, I hope I'm saying your name right, Carlin. If I'm not, do correct me. I'm terrible at pronouncing stuff. But yeah, no, I completely agree with that sentiment. Like, out of all the albums he has, like even the Marshall Mathers LP, it took so long to get a different version of that and that took it to be like the 25th anniversary. But it took so long to get a different version of that to have a variant. But then the Slim Shady LP's getting a different fucking thing every year at this rate. It's ridiculous. Like, Relapse, should that not get something? I know for the 15th anniversary they did release a picture disc for it, which was cool, but, you know, where's Refill? Recovery, shouldn't that, like, that has deluxe version, but not a vinyl deluxe? Like, something for that, no? Like, it's really odd stuff. Like, they seem like... I feel like even Eminem has this weird thing with his, like, own albums where he's, like... He'll like one because... for one reason, but then hate one for another reason. Like, it's really weird to me. Like, they had the perfect fucking layup to, like, dunk, right? With Encore. Everyone was asking for the Eminem to do, like, a... I think it was the 20th anniversary. I think that's right. Do the 20th anniversary, but just do it the way it was intended. Release the stuff that you put away in the vault. Use the songs that you put on the deluxe, and just put them on a specially pressed vinyl in the way you originally intended. It may not mean that it's the best album. It may not make up for the Encore, but it would be an interesting concept, and it's actually a good way to almost resell, repackage the album. And I don't think I've seen any artist do something like that. I'm sure someone must have done something like that. But particularly the situation that Eminem was in at that time would have been perfect. 20th anniversary came around, it's almost like they forgot. And then suddenly 2 weeks later, you get a pre-order for a vinyl that will get shipped to you in 3 months' time. And guess what? It's just a filter on top of the cover. It's a black transparent disc, and that's it. Same shit, but it looks a bit different. Awesome, we need Refill on vinyl. Honestly, we do. And I did almost... I even went out my way and messaged the guys on House of Wax. I did message them about it and getting it, but I never committed. I just don't have the money to just put into vinyl collecting at the moment. Like, I'm more selective over what I get. I know I then brought a J. Cole bootleg for 80 quid, but that's my own stupid fault. I thought it'd be worth it for the content. Some glass. Oh, we're almost pretty much there, actually. There we go. Awesome, right, there's the main little bit of this section done. I think cut down some wood, and then the house can look groovy. And also, to be fair to House and Wax, they do have good quality in terms of what they produce. That Slim Shady EP I got on vinyl, really good, really recommend them. I don't know if my Infinite one's from House of Wax, but whatever version, wherever that came from, because I got it off a secondhand seller on eBay, wherever that one came from, pretty cool. What we got? Oh my god, fuck off, hiccups. It is currently just gone past 11. I know it's not very late, but I probably will head off in a minute. I think my voice is, my voice, my throat, whatever you want to call it. I've just made a glass box. That's pretty much all this is right now, but whatever. What do I do? I feel like we can look to making a bit of an extension where this does go up, but I'm also a bit like, I don't know, best way to go about it. Let's just do that for now. And then we can just start getting all this in, even though I don't have anywhere near enough, because I'm a div. Can I reach you? Can I reach you? Can I reach you? Oh, so annoying. How about now? How about now? Oh, goated. Goated Minecraft player. Ollie Rodriguez-Dolman. That's me. I still don't think it's actually enough. It's just over 8 in Atlantic Canada. Hey, you're from Canada. I didn't realise, Austin, you're from Canada. I've always actually wanted to visit Canada. Definitely on my bucket list. Defo need to go to Canada at some point in my life. Right, this should be enough. Right, the roof's probably going to look very flat, but... Oh, you're kidding me. But we will fix that at another date. For now, though... Just, yeah, let me get a bit of light in here. For now, though, we do have... a little crib. And what is worth doing... is taking the bed, putting the bed in here. Where's the best place for it though? Because I could put it in that gap, but I don't think that's really viable. I think right there would probably be quite nice. Actually, put it that way, then we're facing the sunset. And then we can start bringing everything in here as we need it. Slightly off topic, but another contender for favourite game of all time would be Animal Crossing New Horizons. That game helped me a ton during COVID. Funnily enough, about 2 months ago, I purchased that on my Switch. Essentially, I was watching a friend of mine who does YouTube to a certain degree, basically like do some gaming. And it wasn't even Animal Crossing, it was just like Sims or something similar to Sims. And it got me like really wanting to get like a Sims style game. And then I searched up Sims, and then the Switch one has like a weird version of Sims, or like a remaster of an old version of Sims that didn't look fun. But then that got me onto Animal Crossing, and I've been playing it just like I go on my Switch like before I go to bed, hop on Animal Crossing, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And honestly, I'm not like... I don't know the best way to phrase this, but like it's not a game where I'm like invested heavily into in terms of like wanting to put like go like deep dive into it at all. Like I'm playing it purely from a casual surface level, but I'm having a lot of fun and I'm enjoying putting hours into it. And it's just one of them where it's like if I want to kill some time, I'll jump on Animal Crossing, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and it's pretty fun. So honestly, can completely understand the enjoyment of it. So fair play. I don't know how people perceive Animal Crossing New Horizons, but it's good to know like for you it's one of those games that does like stand out. That's such a W pick, definitely. But yeah, if you guys were to witness me play that game, you would probably have your jaw on the floor like, what the fuck are you doing? Like the whole it really throws me off. Like, I guess the equivalent is if I was playing Minecraft and then suddenly I have an air fryer. Like, that's the kind of, like, shock I had to it. But then when I got it, I was like, what? It just really threw me off. I was not expecting to get, like, items, like, real-world items, if that makes sense. Really confused me. Okie doke, right, what's next? See, what I'm now gonna realise is I need a storage area. And the best way I can really think for a storage area right now. Also, how do you rate this? How do you rate my little hut? From the outside, it's pretty okay. I'm gonna rate it personally for me, this is a good like 5.5 out of 10. I want to try and be a tiny bit humble to it because it's not perfect, but I think it's a cute little, like, beachy kind of vibe to it. That's what I kind of want to go for. Something a bit beachy, something a bit chill. That's kind of the vibe I was going for. And I think I've achieved it. But there's definitely stuff that can be done to it to make it look even better. Okay, so let me entertain you and move a bunch of this stuff. So, give me another pickaxe. Probably don't want to waste an iron pick. I'm not at a point where I can comfortably, you know, get stuff going with it. Also, this annoys me. I know this is going to be like so unk of me, but I prefer the days when a saddle was like a super rare item and you couldn't just craft it. Like, I don't think you should be able to. Personal opinion. Personal opinion, though. What do I want? What do I want? Good for starting. 6 out of 10. Has a vibe. I appreciate that, Finny. I'm glad there's a little vibe coming from it. Yeah, I wouldn't start over in Animal Crossing, but during COVID it was such a good game. Honestly, that's fair. I can see why in COVID that would have been such a good game to like pick up and play. For me though, like, again, as I've kind of mentioned a few times in the stream, like, I don't really get a lot of time for like gaming how I used to, and having my Switch has been such a nice way where like I can get a little bit of that sort of like gaming aspect of myself back, where I can just like coming from day at work, chill with my fiance, watch something with her, then get ready for bed, get in bed, play a little bit of gaming as like she does her own thing on her phone, and then go to bed. And like on the Switch, just gives me a little bit of like time to vibe, and that's sometimes all you need. 7 out of 10 house has potential. Yeah, see, I'm glad you guys are fucking with the house. Like, we can all see it's very functional right now. Well, maybe functional is the wrong word, but you know. But there's room for improvement, and I feel like we're all seeing that. So that's good. That's good. I'm not completely trash when it comes to designing. Not completely. Okay. Actually, the thing is, I don't actually need to make slabs for my next idea. Sorry about all the noises, but I'm trying to use my brain, and that takes a lot. Okay, right. I need sticks. That's what I was after. And then I want a stone pick. Just because I don't want to waste the iron one too much, especially on stuff just like this. Do this. There we go. Okay, bring it inside. Where do I want to put it? Just like that. I'll just make one chest for now, and then do I want to put it on top or just over here? I think over here makes a bit more sense. I don't think I need to worry about going up just yet. What I can then do is I can just like empty all my crap out into it. Crap, get out of my inventory. Don't need you, I don't need that, and I don't need that. You're a rat cat. You're a rat cat. Or a rat cat. Oh, I don't have an axe. You know what, I'm gonna be a bit bougie. We're gonna have an iron axe. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Top tier. Throw that in. This is gonna be a nightmare for those of you who hate disorganization, but trust me, we will get there. I have a method how I like to store items. I pretty much do the exact same thing in such an autistic way every time I play Minecraft, in the way I design and build a storage unit system, whatever you want to call it. But you guys will come across it when you come across it. If I can make it work for here, who knows? Oh, look at that. Look at what we got going on. Where do I want to put this? Do I want to put it by the bed? Oh, I could put it by the bed. Is that too close to the bed? I feel like it belongs closer there. Yo! Look at this. It's got functionality. That's what we like. That's what we like, lad. In your new world, you're not organised either. We're all good then. We're all good. Just... yeah. It's always when you start a new world, you just kind of gotta like live with the disorganisement of it just for a little while. Just for a little while. Although what is annoying me is having just one torch there, so I'm just going to do that and then it brightens it up a bit. Awesome. You know what, you're actually doing fine at the moment. You're doing fine. Is there anything else we could do in this world right now? Actually, there is one thing I want to do. However, how much of that do I have? Do I have any more wood? We got wood, we got a bit of wood. We got a bit of wood, guys. I'm going to do that. So, bear with me. as are. Right. What I don't like about this at the moment is how flat it is. So, all this time I've just spent developing slabs might have been for nothing. Okay, we're just going to try this. If it works, it works. If it don't, then it don't. Oh, actually, no, I need to keep that. I need to keep that. Keep that bit too. Keep that bit. Right, you guys might be able to see what I'm about to do here. We're gonna get some diverse levels in this. Okay. Why do I low-key fuck with like an open plan, like, roof? Don't know why, I just do. Right, put that one there. I don't like you not being connected, so you're gonna connect. Okay, and then, bada boom, bada boom. Can I do anything right in this world? Can I? Absolutely bloody not. Right, you guys saw nothing. I did not just fall. Oh my. Why did I just get jump scared by the music? Like, you know when it just like goes so long and it's just like, yeah, no, I don't exist, and then suddenly it's like, bam, I'm here. Like, bro, like, calmly get me in. Don't just like do a fucking keyboard. Bang. It's not a way to introduce yourself. It's like shouting, walking on the way into somewhere. It's just rude. There we go. I even kind of like having a bit of a column in the middle. The problem is, that's not quite the middle. So to make it even make any sense, it's got to kind of do that. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? If we don't think it's all that, it's not all that. I think to a certain degree that works. Music hit hard. It does hit hard though. I'm not saying the music's bad at all. Just that could have been a bit politer on its way, reintroducing itself. But the music on Minecraft does hit hard. I need to play that on my vinyl players, to be fair. Because I've got those records, I just haven't actually played them. Yo, I'm liking this. This is cutesy. Right, also, let's get a bit of a look from the outside on the new roof. See, there we go! Right, we can even make this a little bit better. Just trying to look from the side, actually. Hold up. Pardon me. Right. Oh, for crying out loud, man! I just want to get up on my roof. So logically this does make sense because it keeps all of that there, but the only issue I don't like is then it gets here, because it should kind of go something like that, but that doesn't actually work. Oh, it's gonna break it now. So I'll just keep it there, but then yes. Yes. Can't really add any more to that. Yeah. Yeah. There. Right. Okay. And now when we look at it, bada boom. Little bit of something. Little bit of something there. What do we think? I think it's better than a flathead. I think it does look a little bit wider on these kind of outer bits, but. Get out the fire, you fucking moron. I swear, I bet that fire kills me and is what finishes me off. Like, I'll probably be attacked by a bunch of mobs, be on 1 heart, boom, dead. Take your bets now. Not perfect, but it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. So, I think mine. Put it there or there? I actually think it might look better here, what I'm thinking. Yes, this is what I'm thinking, guys. I'm gonna do a thing. I don't have enough wood. Let's go cut some trees. Let's cut the trees down. See if we actually have any saplings on the ground, if they haven't despawned, because it's been a while. I love how I was like, oh, I'm just gonna... I might hop off in 5 minutes, about half an hour ago. It's just a dead end. I love this. I love this game. Also, the other thing, I don't know if any of you are actually interested in like my music and whatnot, but the thing I was also planning on doing, so something special that I did for my for the projects, the Long Journey Home, I actually did go to like an actual recording studio to get everything, or like, well, I say everything, most of the tracks recorded. At least in a good environment and to a standard that is listenable, because me mixing by myself is horrendous. I'll be fully honest with you on that. But part of the idea for the Long Journey Home was to also make a YouTube video around it. Still going to try and do that, but it's become a bit more challenging because I've lost all the footage where I was actually at the recording studio. And also for the footage I got from when I was actually just like doing the intro for the video. So I've kind of got to like go back to the drawing board on that video and think about how I can approach it. So that's a bit of an annoyance for me. But it's something. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Austin. You read me bloody mind. Look at you, lad. Great minds think alike. Exactly what I want to do. Exactly. Alright, any more saplings? Just want to get all these saplings out of it, to be honest. I think I should probably put this a little bit more facing towards, or bring it a bit closer to the house is what I meant. What else could I use? I could use actually putting a bit of a farm together. Just a wheat farm. Nothing major. I could probably get a bit more. Yeah, that would do. A couple more seeds. What happened to that hoe that I had? Or did it actually break? I think it broke. Lol. Put you there. I'll grab you, even though that's probably a bit of a waste to not use that up. Stone. Even a wooden one will do me, actually. A wooden one will do me fine. And then we're gonna go over here. I'm actually gonna, if I could be bothered, I would have, but CBA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the weed. There we go. We have a wheat farm now. There we go. Right, we got that over here doing its thing. Why are there so many chickens right now? If I was about to make a farm of animals, I would have done that, but can't be bothered right now. There we go. See, I don't like how claustrophobic this makes the thing. I will eventually probably like bring this back a bit more, but for now, it's fine. It's fine right now, isn't it? Fine right now. Just create a little bit of separation from this like layer in the house. There we go. Awesome. I'm pretty happy with this little hut. This little hut. Right. Got this looking nice and dandy. Nice and dandy it is. I've got my wood. Let's get my planks. That's a complete wrong thing, Oliver. I want trapdoors perfectly given to. Would a shovel be beneficial at this point in time? You know what? I'm going to say yes. We've got ourselves an iron shovel, ladies and gentlemen. Probably not the best use of my iron at this point in time, but hey ho. Although this is going to be the thing that I'm going to hate when I do eventually get my thing. What am I trying to say? It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. There we go. Nice. So then we can go down there and then we can like start doing it. But what I was gonna say is when I do eventually get this little room like sorted out, it's gonna be a nightmare because I've got the water all around me. My only hope is because of where this I have built, there is already kind of a foundation here that should allow me to build as needed. I hope. But obviously because it's sand, that could change in a second. When Jid's last project dropped, I spent a day gathering wood in Minecraft listening to it. Honestly, that's just vibes, bro. That's such vibes. I really would love to just like be able to have that experience again, as if I've done that. But like, you know what I mean. Just being able to have the option to do it would be so cool. Oh, my knee! Ugh, guys, I'm getting old. I'm 25. Like, it's over for me. How many days in? We've done 12 days in this. Lovely. Oh, we got a lovely... See, I love these trees. I never want to cut them down, but obviously I had to do it to the one over there because we were running out. If I didn't do it, I wouldn't have all these trees right now. Alright, any more? I'll keep you, actually. I'll keep you. Okie dokie, right. Wait, do I have any more glass? I do. Something like... Oh, I don't have torches! I need coal! I want to see if we can find a little bit extra coal before I do end the stream, but... For now, look, let's get our... I think this might be our second night in the hut, but this is the first night with, like, it decked out. Not quite yet. Oh, look how cute this little thing is. I like it, I like it. Like, this is just, like... This is what I kind of, like, love about Minecraft, just, like, the start of it. And I feel like this whole survival island is, like, big enough where, like, we can have, like, some projects if I survive. Gotta remember, it is hardcore and I can't just afford to do stupid decisions like jump off 20,000 foot structures. Not the way to be. Alright, everybody sleeps. Ugh. Okie dokie. I'm gonna throw the iron in there just so it's stored somewhere. How much food? Oh god, my food situation's not doing great. Hang on. Myth busting with Wally. I'm a genius. Absolute Chad moment. How do I get it off? Or do I need to just wait? It's like slowly changing colour, I can see. Boys, I'm actually genius. How do I get it off though? Are they cooked? Are they cooked? Oh, they just bounce off like that? Oh my god. I'm actually incredible at this game. I'm stupendous at this game. Give me all the meat. Let me rub my meat on my fire. Where are you? Oh, look at that. Did anyone else know about this? This is sick. I've never seen this before. I didn't know the campfires actually had a use, but I literally just went up to that as chance, just being like, yeah, imagine if this worked. And look, it's worked. I'm actually a genius. And now I just wait and let it do its thing. That actually... I was going to say that might actually be more effective than, like, just a regular furnace, but... Like, simply for the fact that instead of like cooking one thing at a time, it cooks four at a time. But in reality, is that more beneficial? Don't know. Okay, right. I do want coal. Does anyone, like, I can just Google this, but does anyone know what the best level to mine at for coal is? And if you lie, that's not very nice. Alright, saplings, saplings, saplings. Give me the fucking saplings. Alright, I got 3. That's good, that's fine. Does the bloody job. Boop, a boop. I said I wanted to bring them all that way, but here I am not bringing them all that way. The only reason I want to bring them that way is just so then something. Do-do-do. Oh, me back. Clicking everywhere it is. Oh. How are you all feeling about, like, me streaming at the moment? I'm just curious to know. Just, like, not necessarily... Yeah, I'm just curious to know, because I do want to do more streams like this. Obviously, my YouTube channel is very, like, vinyl collecting heavy and related, which is always going to be the main theme of it. What I want live streams to be is, like, not the main reason people come. Sure, imagine some people might join randomly and be like, oh, you're playing a video game I like, and I'll subscribe for that reason. Fine, welcome those people. But the channel will always be about YouTube. Not about YouTube, it'll be on YouTube, but it always will be about, like, vinyl collecting, music sort of discussion. But, like, just having this as a bit of a, like, space where we can just chill and just chat about stuff, I think is good for me. It's good for me to have that space to chat with you guys, be a bit more informal, and also play some games. And hopefully you guys get a little something out of it and some extra entertainment or some shit, if you can call this entertainment. But yeah, very nice, very good. Thank you, Plumduff. Very efficient way of letting me know. Appreciate that. I will find it hard to believe if, like, say, I can go from building this little thing to then, like, creating some giant monument or something, like, over here, over there. Like, I would love to, but one, the time and effort that goes into that. Secondly, if I don't die, because, again, hardcore. And I'm not very good at that. Or I might be, who knows. I mean, I will say right now, in terms of the hardcore element, I'm just, like, going to sleep whenever I get an option to. It's not necessarily just, like, I'm very aware I'm not, like, staying up and, like, fighting mobs all the time, but yeah. Let me have a gander. Let me have a little Google. Let me look this way just in case anything does come at me. What am I looking for? Best level to mine coal. Minecraft. Generally around Y95, Y96. Interesting in mountain biomes. Or Y136. Lads, I've got a bit of bad news. I need to go higher. I don't think that hill that was over there was exactly that level, though. Let me bear that number in mind. What number is that? 95. I don't know if that will be a great location to do it, but let's see. Let's see what level it actually takes us up to. I mean, this area in general might just be good for looking at anyway. Yeah, I doubt it's going to be, like, up. Whatever. I mean, there has been some stuff. I think if I just mine into this, that'll probably be a good place to start. If I don't. I mean, there's a whole, like, little ravine there, isn't there? You know what? Yeah, let's have a look. That's kind of scaring me. I don't know TikTok. You should make a bridge going to the mine. Honestly, that is a very wise idea, Austin. I just wanted to check that actually was you, said it then. That is a good idea, and I will get around to that at some point. But probably not in this stream. I do actually want to wrap up soon, just because, you know how it is. I do need to get sleep at some point. Alright, okay. So, I'm going to mine here a little bit, and then you're going to give me some coal. Let me go up a little. Alright. I'm going to crouch walk just because. Sorry if it does get a little dark, but sometimes we need to face the darkness to find the light. I am also crouching just because, yeah. I bet I don't even find any coal in here. I'm desperate, man! No. Desperate I am. Not there. Got a bad feeling there's not actually any coal here. Okay. Have a look in the village, see if there's any bits I missed. I'm sure there could be just like some in here somewhere. Let's just have a look, just randomly, see if there is any sign. You've probably never found someone who's like been looking for coal to this level, but honestly, I really could use with the stuff. That stuff, however, do not need. I'm not even going to pick it up. I'm not even going to waste my time mining it. That's when there's like 1,000 coal under it or something if I mined it. Oh. By the way, anyone who is like a regular on the channel, by the way, and by that I just mean like watches my videos regularly, like if you do have any ideas for like YouTube videos I could go and do feel free to shout, like, or even if like not in chat right now, just like go in Discord, pop a message in the ideas channel, and I'll be happy to have a look. I always look at the ideas that are recommended. Doesn't mean I'll do it all, but you know, like I know, can't remember who asked for it, but I know someone did ask for a Mac Miller vinyl collection video, which I think could probably be a good one to do. I've got quite a few. I think sometimes what I do find with the vinyl collection videos is like, particularly say someone like Mac Miller, I'll find it a little challenging. Not because like I don't like Mac Miller, because obviously I wouldn't have him in my collection, but like I don't feel like I'm the best person to talk about him. Ooh, unknown map. Okay, I'll save that for now. I'll have a look in a minute. I'm actually just trying to find a bed so that I don't get caught out in the dark, but come on, let's get in. Let me up, get me up in the bed. There we go. Oh, it was you. Sorry, Austin. It was you. Yeah, I will look at doing that, but what I was trying to say is, I always, like, Mac Miller's an artist who, like, I really like his music, but I've not, like, dived deeply enough into his music where I can, like, for example, like, remember all the songs on, like, say, watching movies with the sound off. Like, I can't remember every song off there. I can't really even tell you one song off the top of my head. But I know I enjoyed the album. And it's like, if it comes to actually, like, getting around to discussing the music and talking about the music and talking about the records, I'd probably talk more about like how the record design looks rather than say how good the album is musically, which I feel like I need to strike a balance in my videos for that sort of stuff. Alright, I am kind of desperate to find something coal related. What the hell are you? You are adorable. What the hell? He goes in a bowl. Oh, Oh, how adorable. Cole! Oh my god, J. Cole, it's such a pleasure to meet you, my guy. Love the floor. Love it. And now, give me your Cole. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Right. Did I like the 10-year anniversary of swimming? Wondering if I should get it. The 10-year anniversary. Do you mean the 5-year? Has it even been... I don't think it's even been 10 years since swimming. I think that'll be 2018. Is that seriously the amount of fucking call I got? 4. But the 5... Sorry, I yawned now. But yes. Oh, that's a John a bit of raid. But yes, I do definitely recommend that. That's probably one of my favourite pickups in my collection, that whole little thing. Just looks really nice and is a good addition to have to definitely a Mac Miller fans collection. Highly recommend it. Oh god, stupid head. Me, not you. Okay, right. So, I mean, technically that venture wasn't completely wasted, but also a little bit. I don't really know what to do at this point. I just want some fucking coal, but I don't know where it is. 5. Yeah, you did me to 5. Yeah, let's go. You know what we need? We need some liveliness on my side of the island. I'm gonna take those flowers. Oh, I really want a cat. Real life as well. I really want a cat. Like, I don't think you understand how much I love animals, and especially cats. I just need a cat in my life. I think that would just, like, increase happiness. Like, it would increase my happiness stats by a lot. Just having a cat. I'm definitely more a cat person than a dog person. No disrespect to dogs. Like, my fiance's manager slash friend, they're quite close, her work and her team. But her manager's basically got a dog, and I think she's like a mix between a golden retriever and a lab, and she's quite sweet. But I would just prefer having a cat than a dog. Just more of a cat guy. 4 cats. Oh, you got 4 cats. Lucky. 2 giant dogs. God. And 9 chickens. Jesus, that's got to be a mental house to be a part of. In a good way. Oh, lads. I feel like I'm going to regret this if I do it, but I'm going to look in the hole. I feel like my goal for coal... Is that... There's definitely got to be some in here. Oh, yeah, there definitely is some in here. There's loads in here. I'm just going to use the iron pick to make this process a bit faster. And do that. 1, this will make it nicer for you lot to look at. 2, it will increase my chances of not getting rushed by a mob. Okay, right. Makes it feel a bit more safer. I knew it. I knew this was a good idea to come down here. Cue the 10 seconds later clip where I just get blown up by a creeper out of nowhere. You know when you say something and you're like, I hope that doesn't just happen? Yeah. Austin, can you tell me the name of your cats? I want to know the names. I think cat names are some of the best. What's around the corner? Does it go much deeper than that? How much coal did I just get then? 36. That's quite a bit. At least I know there's coal down here that I can like come to and nab. I just don't really like. I know I'm probably playing in like one of the most bitch ways I could possibly do, but at this point in the game, I do just want to like play it safe and actually have some enjoyment and build something in the world. This will definitely be worthwhile exploring at some point if I just have like, if I just push me like a little bit. Don't mind me fellas, a little bit of iron there. I don't feel like that's some major development over there, it's just a little bit of something. Right, I'm gonna get out of here. Get back to base. I love this like shaders thing, man. Like I've always like seen it on like say YouTubers like videos on PCs, but being able to have it on console is so good. Just makes like the experience so much better and like just adds a little bit more uniqueness to Minecraft. Alright, there we go. Right, let's head back to home. Da, 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 I'm just vibing. Okay, okay, okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna very quickly run over to the base. And then I'm gonna end stream because it's getting late now, it's nearly midnight. But I do just want to quickly say thank you all very much for being a part of the stream. I did just kind of just randomly go, I'm going to go live because I was fancying playing this game. I'm glad I got time to play this game. I'm glad I got time to chat with you guys, and I'm glad it's kind of been a bit of a success as well. Like, we've had fun. We've got the base kind of set up and ready to go. Itchy Scratchy, there are 11 and Brothers, and then there's Skills and Poppy who got in 2023. That is beautiful names for your cats. Love it. We're going to go inside here. A little bit of a run through the base, but yeah. Honestly, this has been really good to just like stream and play and chat with you guys. I'll try my best to do it when I can. I don't have any expectation of when I'll next stream or anything, but this has been a good little start. And I'll try and do it a little bit more. But yeah, thank you guys, and I shall see you in the next one at some point. Otherwise, I'll probably see you in my next video. Why can I not end this? Broadcast and stop. See ya later. Goodbye.